Hello and welcome to Garblag Games. I'm Pete here on the channel. We're live on YouTube, so welcome to the channel. We're trying a slightly different angle here, different camera, just so maybe we can fit a few more people in when they arrive. So this is the usual show where I do a little bit of filming and chat with you guys before everyone arrives for filming. It's just after 7 in the UK. It is really cold, so if you see my breath, apologies. And there's probably, that's my phone, if there's a bit of condensation on the camera, that should go soon. Actually, doesn't look too bad. So what I'll do is I've set that up. I'm going to be doing a little bit of upgrading to the channel, and I'll be chatting to you while I do. I'm just going to go and check my phone to see what those messages are. Let's see if there's anything important. No notifications from the rest of the crew, so we're okay. Right, let's set the camera a bit more up. Yeah, I think actually. Oh, this could be fun. Okay, right, so no one on yet, and I'll change it from top chat to live chat. So that I can see everything that's going on. I'm going to turn the laptop slightly here, which you guys can't see, but we can, so that we can read what's going on a bit easier. Now, let me know if the sound is good. We should be coming through the proper microphones this week. Had a bit of a mare last week. The sound on our Flint and Steel video was a little bit up. However, I know what I did wrong, and we won't do that again. So that's cool. So I'm here. I'm just going to be doing a bit of. We've got some no more nails. Yeah, there we go. Product placement. And sorry for the noise, but all my sound insulation foam, which I want to start to put up on the wall. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the camera around a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So over here, I've got the bare wall, which you guys see on camera, which is a mild irritation to me. But also, whoever sits here is a little bit cold because the brickwork has an exposed wall on the outside there. So it's a little bit cold. Hello, viewer. Welcome to Garblag Games. I'm Pete, and I'm doing our usual pre-filming chat. We are on a Wednesday, though. Normally we're on a Thursday, and we will be here tomorrow as well. But today we're doing a little bit extra because we're filming the finale to Masters and Monsters. A bit out of sequence, a bit later than planned. Unfortunately, Sam was ill the other week. But we did our Escape the Dark Castle video instead. So you can go and watch that on the channel. That was really cool. Lots of fun. And, oh, hello. I'm going to need to cut the end for that somehow. Let's have a look, see what we've got. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. And you can pick that up on the channel. I suppose that's what a penknife is for, isn't it? Right. Here we go. This is where I cut my finger off on camera. No, luckily not. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just really simply giving this a little glue on the back. Got a bit of air in it. Just like that. There we go. And then that needs to go there. You see, and then easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and we've got our protected area. So that's good. So that's a little bit more sound insulation, but hopefully a little bit of heat insulation. And if you were watching Flint and Steel last week, Sam, who plays Morgan, was in this seat, which is normally Jim's, but he wasn't able to join us. She was here, and she found that she was sort of leaning a little bit, so we might have to deter players from falling asleep on the sound insulation. That will be something to watch out for. Cool. If I do look to the side, it's because I'm just keeping an eye on the screen, just in case someone comes on and has some comments to share with us, wants to have a chat. I'm not expecting a huge number of people tonight because we don't normally do it on a Wednesday night. Normally it's on a Thursday night. So if you're watching this back, Hello, if it's Thursday, and we'll see how we go. So actually, this, I tell you what, that is an old penknife I bought in Switzerland a long time ago, Swiss Army knife, but this is the Hunter knife. I quite liked it, and I don't think it's actually been put as to much use as it was just to chop the end off of this nozzle here. Bring that up a bit closer for you to see. There you go. Chop the end off that with my nice Hunter knife. There you go. Right. Anyway, this is not a show about knives. This is a show about role-playing games and all the cool stuff that we get up to, trying to entertain you guys. We're up to 1,084 subscribers at time of filming, which is absolutely amazing. We've had 84 subscribers in the month. And hopefully we can get to 100 in a month, which will be great. And that is what we did in December, following our big subscriber push with the giveaway. Ross, if you're out there, well done for winning that again. So, I mean, this is amazing. We're going even further. Tomorrow night, we will be starting to film our Star Trek show, Star Trek Morpheus. Oh, we've got a visitor. Hello. Hello, Mr. Roger. Yeah, we are live on YouTube, on our own at the moment, unfortunately, but more of this.
Oh, lovely.
You see, I don't know whether I should go under here or just leave it like that and maybe glue that there.
I'd leave it for now. I'd just do that bit.
Yeah, I don't know whether I need to go one more. I think I might do one more, and then maybe.
I would go down before I went up.
I'll go down. Roger, my technical advisor. Oh, hello, we've got some viewers. Welcome to Garblag Games. We're live on YouTube.
Hello.
We're here talking about role-playing games, the channel, what we've been up to, and all kinds of things. I'm doing a bit of DIY in the studio because Roger's just found the radiator. It's really cold here at the moment. Hey, who have we got? We've got Necromancer for the win. Hi there. I've been thinking about listening to your Mage game. Well, funny you should mention Mage. We're filming the finale / epilogue of that tonight. Masters and Monsters episode 13. I love it when shows end on 13 episodes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ah,
ominous.
You should. Listening. Listen. Do you mean on our podcast or on the YouTube channel? I have to admit, I haven't updated the podcast as much as because we're primarily.
Let me down, Pete.
We're primarily video. I'm going to sub that out to Roger at some point. I think just give you the video files and you can put it on the podcast. No, I've recently updated a bit of.
You don't want to leave anything like
important
IT to me.
Okay.
Tell you who is good with IT.
Who?
Sam.
Yeah.
Well, she's an IT
She's
developer,
also good
isn't
at
she?
DIY. Oh, which Sam?
Creary.
Oh, really? Oh, right, okay. Okay. Well, she's also offered to do all the DIY, so she's putting you to shame, Roger. So what was I talking about? Oh, listening. Is it cool if I upload it to website to listen over the RSS feed? Because I run my own RSS feed I use for myself.
And what now?
Yeah. Is it all right with us or is it all right with YouTube? Those are two different questions. Are you talking about uploading from YouTube? I can't speak for that. Any way you can consume our shows, we're happy with. If you want to tweet about it, share it on Facebook, all that kind of stuff, then feel free. We do have a podcast. It is garblaggames.podbean.com. So you can go there. You can get it on Podcast Addict and various other things. Roger's just getting the
so we can read
the chat. Roger's just getting the. I don't like that bit. That's weird. It's like the echo. So you can get it on Podcast Addict and a few other things. I don't think we're on iTunes. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just to relay it.
Sure. Yeah. So this is my very advanced technique for putting sound insulation.
No more nails.
And I think, or other products.
Oh, or assorted strong adhesive product.
Yeah. It's just basically cheating. A bit came off it.
I use Podcast Addict.
Cool.
I tend to use my site right now.
You don't use Podcast Addict?
No, he does.
Oh, yeah.
I use Podcast Addict.
If you go on Podcast Addict and just search for Garblag, no one else is called Garblag, you should find us. If you don't, let me know. I'm not doing something right. I found my own podcast on there just to check if it worked, and it did. So, which is good.
Useful.
Hello, other viewers. Welcome to Garblag Games.
Oh, how many have we got?
We've got 3 now. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So
I should have just gone with hi, everybody, and gone Dr. Nick, shouldn't I?
You should have done.
Damn it.
Hi, everybody. Right. I'm going to go up one, I think. Just for. No, I've got loads more. Look, I've got loads.
Oh, okay.
That's going to go over there. Should I, or do you reckon I should do more over that side?
Personally, though, I would have started either at the floor or the ceiling.
No. I've done it here because it's on screen as well. It blocks the bare brick that's on camera.
Yeah, but the bare brick looks cool.
I don't know. It still looks a little bit like...
It looks cooler than the breeze blocks.
It does look cooler than the breeze blocks, but that's not hard. Do you reckon I should cover the breeze blocks? What do you think, viewers? Do you mind bare bricks in the background? Which I've now covered
are
up.
your MP3 files smaller on the RSS feed than downloading them over YouTube and converting them to MP3?
Yes.
I'd have thought so.
Definitely.
Even I know the answer to that one.
Yeah. It's only got the audio component, so it's smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Right. I'm going to go and... Shall I go and put some over the other side?
So, I mean, what's the plan? Are you going to try and coat the walls in it or just little patches?
At the moment, it's patches to block sound where our voices are going. So I was thinking about doing up here. Yeah. I don't think I need to go all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah,
Like
that's
this.
probably a pretty good spot.
Yeah. And there and that. And then that's kind of covered this area for whoever's sitting here. Blocks all of the visual, cruddiness of the brick wall. Not that you think it's cruddy, but I just want it to look a little bit more professional. We're getting there. I think I've got the proper sound working through the YouTube live now, so I've put the codec working through there, which I forgot about last time.
Oh, so last time we did it, it was just going through the laptop thing.
Yeah, and then when I switched over to filming, it was using the same sound settings.
That looks pretty cool.
Oh, thanks.
Cheers, Mechromancer. Also
Yeah.
a cool name.
That is a cool name. For the win.
Magic.
Mech, are you some kind of dark ad mech 40k player?
Or he just likes robots and magic.
Maybe.
How much are those anyways? I'd imagine expensive. I don't know. You got these
I got it as a
from your
Christmas.
missus, didn't
I got it as a Christmas present from my lovely wife, who brought us beer on the last
She
episode.
did bring us beer, and
She's
that's why
amazing.
she is actually the hero.
She is the hero.
She's very much the hero.
And my son appeared on the stream for the first time. That was quite fun.
Oh, love.
He came in, saw 6 big role player people, and just went, "Ma!" Borderlands 2. Oh yeah, that's cool. How much are those? They're just from Amazon, and it's a big bundle of stuff, but it's not. I don't think it's massively expensive. Saying that, it's 24 tiles, and I think it's maybe 30 quid or something.
Yeah, if you're going to do a whole room in them, that's going to start getting pricey.
It will. I'm not doing a whole room in them.
No, you're just doing patches.
I'm doing patches. So this one is going to go up here. There we go.
So how many of you use that? 8.
8. So we've got another 16 for over there, which should be a good
Yeah, I
whack.
was going to say, that needs a bit more.
Yeah, it does. Because we don't have the material. This material was a nice gift from this dark blue material. Was a gift from Simon.
It's a character class in Borderlands 2.
Oh, cool. I played Borderlands and I really liked it. I don't get a lot of time for video games though. Funnily enough, what with all this stuff going on. Hello, viewers. We've got another viewer. Welcome to the show. Oh, that's you.
Just a slacker.
You're one of the viewers.
I am one of them.
Yeah, one of. Oh, we have got another
4.
one. Hello and welcome to Garblag Games live on YouTube.
I was going to say,
I'm Pete. This is Roger. If you're new to the channel,
hello.
And currently we're filming. We're filming Masters and Monsters tonight. We did Flint and Steel last week.
And we've got Star Trek starting.
We've got Star
tomorrow.
Trek, Morpheus starting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's by Modiphius.
It is by Modiphius, and they have been kind enough to send us some free materials to sponsor the show.
Lance. Oh, hi Lance. By the way, apparently they need to get some for their studio. Says Lance.
Yes. Oh, hi Lance. How you doing? Star Trek. Yes. Can't wait. Can't wait.
So Mechroncer said, so I should kill the other viewer. Highlander logic. Yeah, you gain their power. Oh no, wait, the other thing.
We want lots. We don't want just one.
No, it might result in prison, and no one wants prison.
And you've just put the comment on a YouTube. Anyway, Yeah, so we're starting Star Trek tomorrow, which is our Star Trek Morpheus set in 2395, the future of the Prime timeline, which is the Next Generation TV shows and all that kind of stuff.
And that's being run by Adam, who if you've watched Mages and Monsters, you'll see him on there. He's one of the players.
There's another one. Here we go.
Oh, I'm innocent.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, this has just got a very slight delay.
Yeah. That's cool. Lance, with his Old World podcast, put out a new episode today, episode 13. We're filming episode 13 tonight. That's kind of weird.
There's probably Skaven involved somewhere.
I've told you many times, Skaven do not exist. Is that you or someone outside? That's you.
Probably me.
Yeah.
I play a dwarf. I know Skaven exist. I'm not a denier like humans.
No, you're making it up.
I haven't watched Mages and Monsters yet, but I soon will. It's good.
It is a lot of fun. It's our...
So do you normally watch Warhammer Necromancer? I'm assuming Flint and Steel?
Yeah, do you watch our Flint and Steel show? Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay? The best Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay show on YouTube?
I think so, on a completely unbiased perspective.
Absolutely, me too.
Did you know domains are pretty cheap?
Domains are pretty cheap.
As in for like hosting podcasts or streaming, I'm assuming?
I've got a domain. I've got garblag.co.uk.
Yeah, you do. You actually have a website which is kind of under maintenance.
Well, there's a front page with some stuff and links and a couple of other pages for websites. Yeah. I've got a website. The problem is between the website, the social medias, the filming, the editing, the Patreon, my 2-year-old son, my wife, and my job, I'm kind of running out of time. So
next one's I got shinyprivatepodcasts.com.
Oh
wow, there you go.
Yeah, I've got a obviously mine is just like a WordPress site, and there's a podcast plugin that you can get that allows you to put your podcast on. Came for Flint and Steel, stayed for an axe to the groin is an axe to the groin. Yes, this is one of our new subscribers. Skeptigod.
Like this guy.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, it's I'm glad you like Flint and Steel. It's a real pleasure to play in. For me, Woofrup always has a special place in my heart.
Absolutely.
It was my first roleplay system, which was courtesy of a gift from my mum when I was barely a teenager, because she found it for 99p.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's cool.
She saw Warhammer on it, bought it for me, and next thing I know, I'm playing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay with my friends. So yeah, it's I love the system. I love the setting.
Yeah.
Pete's doing a really good job of kind of making it feel like it's horrendously nasty place to live.
Well, that's the goal, isn't it? It's
disgusting. It's also a good one to play because Bagrick's quite a fun character to roleplay because very good at hitting things, not so good at understanding human society. Hence, referring to everyone in some manling and being generally quite brusque.
Well, I'd say boisterous.
He's not really.
He is.
Not especially.
Oh, someone needs to go and talking to.
He doesn't play fight. He's just
no. But
he's a dwarf who's lived the soldier life. He's used to something needs to be done. Well, why don't we just go do it then?
I'll dig a hole.
Lance says Flint and Steel is awesome. I loved how the characters burned down a warehouse in their first real adventure. Yes,
that is an unfortunate. That is actually
technically
episode.
No, we didn't.
Well,
it wasn't us that burned it down.
You caused the burning.
They burned it when we turned up.
Yeah, but because you turned up.
I mean, okay.
I just love the bit where Alvin went through the door.
Alvin. Alvin causes many things to happen.
Alvin's great. Simon's great.
Yeah, Alvin is a great character. He's Simon's brilliant to roleplay with because Alvin is basically Simon in the Warhammer world.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what he's ever going to do, which actually is really quite entertaining.
It is.
And also, I've noticed, having recently watched through season 1 again, how many times the entire party face palms when Alvin does something. And that's brilliant. The fact that we've just got that utter wild card.
I think I captured one as one of the screenshots for one of the episodes where all the other players and me are face palming.
I don't know if you can hear this, Nicholas, but hello. Apparently he's forgotten his headphones and can't stick around.
Oh,
well, thanks for dropping by to say hello.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Hope to see you again on another one.
Thank you for tuning in regularly and joining us on our live show and watching Flint and Steel and others.
But yeah, quite impressed to see how well the latest Flint and Steel episode's doing.
It's already over 200 views.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome.
It is. And it's down to all of our awesome viewers and
definitely.
subscribers.
It's really nice to know that you guys enjoy watching the show.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to film
Yeah,
and play in. So I'm really glad.
From screaming Flint and Steel at the top of my voice. I tell you what, right, I have to come around for this bit. So that was just an impromptu thing. I had an idea one day that it was on the third episode of the first season, that the intro wasn't flowing very well. So if you watch the first one, I was like, I was just like, I've got to do something, a bit more Warhammer, a bit more, and it's like, this is Flint and Steel. And it's like, everyone looked at me like, what the hell are you doing? And my adrenaline just went boom through the roof.
I suppose the only alternative to that would be to make it more Warhammer is someone murdering you halfway through saying it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That does kind of make it a little bit shorter lived, though.
It does.
Okay, Macaron said, I'd pay like 14 Canadian for hosting his website and 20 US for hosting podcast files. Where are you from, Necromancer, if you don't mind me asking? Country-wise, I'm not asking for your street address. Are you a Canadian or an American, or are you actually in Europe or Australia?
I'm guessing
anyway.
Canadian. Guessing.
Well, just because he's paying Canadian.
We've got Canadian fans, and you play a Canadian in Masters and Monsters, don't you?
I do play a Canadian in Masters and Monsters. Oh, you are Canadian. Cool. I hope you're not offended by my character. My accent when I tried it was awful.
Well, at least you gave it a go, Roger. I like that you do try the voices.
Well, I wanted to play a Canadian because Canada is one of those countries that a lot of people seem to forget played such a significant part in the war.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to kind of represent their massive contribution.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know,
he hasn't heard it, he'll let me know. Eek. Well, apologies in advance. I assure you it's not meant in jest. It is meant as
We do have a comment from one Canadian saying, I'm Canadian and I'm happy with that.
Okay.
I don't know what they're referring to.
I'm assuming it's probably me attempting to play one rather than my accent itself.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Skipty is a Danish viewer.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Great country, Denmark.
My wife is half Danish, and we have lots of family over in Denmark, and I holiday there twice a year. I love the country.
Yeah, I'm quite jealous of that. I've only been to Denmark once, but it was a beautiful country.
It is amazing.
Although I didn't actually see a huge amount of it. I suppose it was more Copenhagen and Roskilde, but loved it.
Oh man, you got to go to Reba. And in Jutland, in Reba, they've got a Viking village where you can go and holiday as a Viking tradesman, as a warrior, make a boat.
My other half would be like, no.
Yeah.
She'd love to go to Denmark, but maybe not as a Viking.
We went and looked at it, and Karina just looked at me at one point. She's like, you want to go here, don't you? And I was like, oh, yes.
But have you ever been to Roskilde, Pete?
I haven't, no.
It's got an amazing Viking boat museum there.
Oh, okay.
It's absolutely incredible. You can go out on a long ship, which I did, and it was awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
So we're just kind of promoting Denmark.
Yeah, I mean, Denmark.
I can assure you we don't work for the Danish Tourist Board. However, if they do want to sponsor us,
or send us lots of bacon.
Send us bacon, beer, assorted biscuits, Danish produce.
YouTube balls.
Bye, Necromancer.
See you, Necromancer. Thank you for joining us.
By. An American.
Yes, Lance is.
Whereabouts in the US, Lance? I used to live in upstate New York, which is there's a significant chance it's probably about as far from you as we are, but. Need to catch up. Catch you guys for games sometime next time you drop by my country. Ooh. Oh, Michigan. Nice place. Lance is from Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Michigan, where is approximately the size of the United Kingdom in terms of landmass.
Is it?
Yeah, there you go.
Interesting. You're full of all these wonderful little factoids.
Useless factoids, but
wonderful. Hey, it came in handy there, didn't it?
Yeah, so in terms of landmass, it's about the size of the UK, but obviously population-wise, it pales in comparison because we're a very small, very crowded island.
We are. What is it?
65
million.
It's about 67 million, something like that.
Yeah.
By the way,
I think the US is only like 250.
250 to 300.
Yeah.
Which I think one thing I found a lot is a lot of people look at in the UK on a map and go, "Oh, it's tiny. It must be like 7 people there." There's a lot of us. We're just a small island, not people.
But mighty. Well, maybe. Maybe.
Well, we're good at queuing and tea.
We are awesome at queuing. Tea is awesome.
No one queues like the British.
Proper tea with milk in it and everything.
Oh, 300 plus now, apparently, in America. Well, either way, your population density is just like
It's like Denmark.
minor. We are, well, I think, one of the more densely populated countries in the Western world.
Mm-hmm.
Or probably the world, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's Japan is one of the ones above us.
Maybe.
Hello, sorry, that was my no more nails making that noise.
Maybe Holland. Holland's quite densely populated.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
sorry, random geography there.
Yeah.
We join queues before we know what they are for. That's true.
Who said that?
Jinxio.
Oh, Jinxio. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining us live on YouTube.
See, now all these people that aren't from the UK are just going to be like, these people are mental.
Yeah. What are they on? Hey, they need to know our cultural heritage.
Cultural heritage. Queuing, dang it.
Is really important.
Also,
I'm wondering whether I should do them in line or whether I should offset them. I'll just do them in line.
I'd do them in line because otherwise it will make that look silly. Yeah, it's true. I mean, the other classic is you've all heard of a Mexican standoff, which is three people standing around pointing guns at each other. A British standoff is when someone says "after you," and the other person responds with
"No, after you."
No, I insist, after you.
Yeah.
And these can go on for weeks.
Yes, they can.
Oh, it's okay. We can be we can jest our own.
Yeah.
It's cool. Have you guys been playing many games recently? I've been playing in a Deathwatch game in a local pub on Monday nights.
The St Albans Role Playing Club.
The St Albans Role Playing Club. We play,
which is where this all came from.
Where a lot of us met. It's a nice place to play. Actually, it's a 16th century pub.
Yep.
Yeah, 16th century. Very nice old coaching in. It's now in the middle of St Albans, but lovely building.
Yeah.
Using my local connection, so I'll have to check in later. Right, bye, Lance.
See you, Lance.
Thanks for dropping by. So, yeah, or board gaming. We had the Escape the Dark Castle Let's Play on the channel.
Yeah.
Which, if you haven't watched, is actually really good fun to watch.
Really good.
It's almost like if you took a board game and a role-playing game and went...
Yeah. With, like, old school...
Yeah, I mean, the feel of it is like very Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, first edition, hander, or even the early D&D, very early D&D stuff like First Ed.
Yeah.
Is very much that kind of feel. Fantastic game though. And yeah, I mean the game is really good. The theme board and the guys that make it are really good.
Yeah.
If you watch the unboxing, you know I was missing a part. Well, I got a duplicate of one and was missing another one. I contacted them, got a response with it, near enough straight away. And on top of that, I then received the part a few days later. So can't fault that kind of service.
Yeah.
But the game is really good. If you haven't played it before or haven't heard of it, go check out the Let's Play video. There's also an unboxing if you have played it and want to see what else is available. If you haven't got all,
because they had a Kickstarter, didn't they?
They did have a kick. They've had two. So the first one was launching the main game. The second one, which is the one I saw, launches in a big storage box, but there was lots and lots of cool stuff. So even if you've got just the core set, if you want to see what else is available, just kind of jump a little bit forward in the video. Try to do it in order, so like core game, expansion 1, 2, 3, etc. So Pete is apparently making a mess on the walls over there.
No, I've just realised I should have started at the back. And then
I told you to start.
All right. Sorry, I didn't know you were a DIY expert.
See, manling lady.
Manlings. Yeah. It's all going to fall off now.
You thought about giving them a bit of a squidge just to make sure they stay on, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I meant. All right. But
a bit more glue.
Deathwatch game was fun. I played it on Monday. I'm playing an Iron Hand, who are the guys that like to replace bits of themselves with bionics.
Hence the name.
Hence the name Iron. Well, they literally replace their hands on induction to the Space Marine chapter, if you're familiar with that. Their hands are removed and replaced with a very good bionic one.
Didn't know that. You learn something every day.
Yeah, so that's quite cool. Yeah, so that's good. Looking forward to Scion, which is Vostok's Chance.
Yep.
Which is starting episode 1 on the channel next week.
Filming Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday/Thursday, depending on my personal.
Which combines running episode creation bit.
I'm 50% of that now. It's really good. I really like it. You guys are, look like you're a good bunch already, which is cool.
Even though
Colin
only 3 of us were there.
Yeah. But Colin clearly knows his stuff.
Oh yeah, Colin definitely knows his
and
stuff.
He's done a bit of house rule, as I've seen
Quite
online,
a bit to try and balance it.
a lot of people have done that for Scion.
Yeah, Scion is one of those games where certain things are a bit crazy.
But the second edition is like coming out
at some point, sometime, somewhere.
Well, they've done a Kickstarter, didn't they?
They did. That was quite a while ago.
Was it?
I think it's quite overdue.
Oh, okay.
John, who you might have seen on the channel, he was in
5 Cities.
5 Cities and will be coming back for Vostok's Chance.
Yep. And
he went in on that, but unfortunately... Oh, yeah, and he's going to be in Planescape, the Dungeons & Dragons new series that's going to be starting after Season 2 of Flint and Steel. But don't worry, Flint and Steel is not going anywhere. It's just the break in schedule.
So I'll need a break from running Warhammer for a bit. And...
Basically, Pete needs a chance to kind of think of what more shenanigans he can get us into.
Because then I'm going to be running the D.
But yeah, so then we'll be starting 5th Ed D&D. You all right?
Yeah, fine. No.
Okay, so Pete will be running 5th Ed D&D in the Planescape setting, which was voted for on assorted social medias.
It was indeed.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
It's a lot of fun playing.
We've all made our characters, so we've got a bit of a selection coming out. I don't know, have we published what they are?
No, go for it.
Okay, so this is from my memory, so pardon me if I'm wrong.
Correct you if you want to know.
We've got, I forget what they're called, the Angel ones.
And he's going to go Devotion Paladin.
Yep, so we've got one of them. Sorry, Pete knows a lot more about D&D than I do. We also have a Kobold Bard, who is going to be played by Leon, who, if you watch the Escape the Dark Castle Let's Play, he's on there. Yeah. And he'll be joining the channel for that show.
Leon's really developing his voice.
Oh, a voice. I love a good voice.
Yeah.
It just helps you stay in character a bit more. Kind of why I did it for Bagric. And I kind of liked it so much. I tried it with Ron, but it slowly kind of weans away because my Canadian accent's awful.
Yeah, it's different when you're doing real world accent versus a dodgy northern accent.
Yeah, so I'm going to be trying another real world accent for Vostok's Chance. It's going to be an Australian, so I hope I don't offend any Australian viewers.
Oh, you can't offend Australians.
Again, it's not meant to in jest. It is meant as a, just my character is supposed to be an Australian.
Yeah.
What else have we got? We also have what the hippo called?
GIF.
We have a GIF rogue of all things.
It's going to be a swashbuckler.
So nothing says rogue like a
giant hippopotamus humanoid.
Because why not?
We've got
druid.
A Tabaxi druid.
Tabaxi druid, who are the cat people.
Yep.
We have a cleric that is Aarakocra, the bird guys.
Yep.
So that's really cool.
He's going to be a native of the elemental plane of air,
which is pretty swish.
Yep.
And I think
that's
that
Tempest cleric.
It makes sense. And then I think that just leaves my character, doesn't it?
Yep.
Who is a half-elf sorcerer.
Yeah.
Who you'll find out more about in the show.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. Looking forward to it.
It is cool. So
I ordered today off of Drive-Thru RPG reprint of some of the old Sigil books, Planescape books. So I got the Sigil guide. It's a 128-page paperback print version.
Oh, wicked!
Like the other Planescape books. They've got
that's cool, but loads more background.
What about sigil?
Oh, that's cool.
So
I don't know if you guys know, back when we started with, it's just that if you've gotten used to the kind of sound quality from the more recent episodes, it might be a bit of a tough one. Just because
pretty crap.
The sound quality back then was pretty bad. And now we've got much better sound quality, which is all thanks to our patrons.
Yep.
With things like these microphones, which are much better than the old ones from our humble beginnings.
Hopefully the viewers should be experiencing some of that better sound right now.
Hopefully.
Well, the
I
thing
think
is...
Pete has apparently connected these microphones computer rather than the one that was actually on the laptop itself. So hopefully the sound's coming through all right. But it will get ever better. The stuff that Pete is putting up at the moment, which if you didn't see earlier, is this stuff here. If you want to throw one over,
I think it's be better with a dark background, you see.
So yeah, here you go. You can see this. It's kind of like foam.
Yeah.
Which will also help with the sound because it will kind of reduce kind of echoiness of the thing, and it will absorb the sound better. So that should be really cool.
Yeah.
Jinxio fun foam. It is fun foam.
Yeah.
To me, it just kind of looks like the foam that you pack models in. If you play any war games or tabletop games, or just like to store your board game models in a nice way. But yeah, it just kind of reminds me of that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's tweezers on this.
Yeah, so we've got some good shows coming up on the channel. In addition, lineup, although Mages and Monsters is coming to an end.
Yeah, it's a shame. I've really enjoyed playing in it. It's been a really good.
It's been quite good. It's been interesting playing a character that is so very different to Backrick.
I bet, yeah.
Because obviously, Ron is much more of a shy individual.
Yeah.
And not used to
but
being around
still
lots of things.
Hard as nails.
Well, he is, but
I know. That's not his primary.
In a very different way.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was kind of very much I built him as a man out of his element because I didn't know a lot about Mage and how magic and everything worked. So
it's
to kind of make that fit, I played a character like that.
It's a good option.
And had to come up with a character who would be around in the Second World War in England.
Yeah.
So I kind of came with the idea of playing a soldier that was drafted. Well, not drafted, but drafted into being a mage. And again, as I mentioned earlier, it's a mark of respect to our Commonwealth friends across the pond.
Yeah.
Decided to play a Canadian. And I hopefully haven't upset any of our Canadian viewers.
Hopefully, yeah, hope so.
Oh, Jinxio spent an evening sticking that all over his friend's music studio.
Oh,
her friend's music studio, sorry. Didn't want to assume anything there. So yeah, Pete's having good fun sticking it all up, desperately trying to use the last of his branded adhesive product.
Yeah.
Although if any particular adhesive
this
product
knife
brand wants to sponsor us.
Yeah, I don't care who sponsors us. Well, I do.
You want to sponsor? I was going to say there might be some.
Yeah.
Some things.
Let's not get political.
Limitations. Yeah. So
I love saying that, don't I? Let's not get political. It's not that kind of. Where was the other?
On the political front, politics. Here we are. Now that's done with.
Damn it! You mentioned politics.
What other sheet?
There was another tube. Sorry.
Oh, there's another foam thing.
Oh. Wicked. Been holding the. Hello. Yes. Cool. You can see my spot again.
It's a Pete. See, I'm not just sat here on my own in the studio. Pete is around. He's doing stuff.
Here, yeah, just doing a bit of stuff.
Please not. Politics is far too interesting in the UK at the moment.
Oh,
that's one way of putting it. But we are going to avoid that subject like the plague.
Whoa. Hold on there. Hold on there.
Just don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
I think everyone's had enough of
politics. Whichever side of you're on, it's just a big pain in the butt right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone on whichever side of view they've got is just like, oh. I think that's probably about the summation of British politics right now.
Yeah.
So, we're going to avoid that because we like playing games and not thinking about serious things.
Yeah. Who needs real world politics when you've got
When we've
whether the southern Reichlanders are trying to take over?
yeah, who needs real world politics when you've got Warhammer world politics
Yeah,
or Mage politics
indeed.
or
Oh god, yeah.
Star Trek politics?
Hey, I'm looking forward to what we're going to do with Star Trek.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see
Really
how that
interesting.
goes down. Don't mind the scrapey noises. Peter's still doing DIY.
In my usual ad hoc fashion of like, Pete's using a random thing that he's found to scrape something off of one surface and stick it onto another.
I was going to say intuitive, but all right, we'll go with ad hoc.
Yeah.
Oh, some of that might actually make it not quite so chilly over there in the winter.
Exactly. That's one of the benefits.
Plus, it's going to make the sound nicer.
Yes, it will. Yes.
If only real world politics was done like Warhammer was, make it much faster and more decisive.
Roll a d6.
Axe to the groin.
An axe to the groin is an axe to the groin.
So you could have a parliamentary debate, or you could have an axe to the groin.
What do you want? What would you prefer?
To be honest, again, whichever side of
Most people go
political
for axe
spectrum
to the
you're
groin,
on, axe to the groin for most of them would probably be the preferential thing.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this beer is not too bad. That's quite a nice one.
Yeah?
A bit random, but very nice. I'm not going to...
Yeah, it kind of looks like nondescript beer
It's
12, doesn't it?
It's a branded beer. Again, we're not sponsored by them, but if any breweries do wish to sponsor us,
Definitely. Now that...
or vineyards,
Oh, yes.
or both.
Yeah. You can try one, I'll try the other. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, apparently Junzio is stuck in a country with awful beer, Austria. I'm surprised at that. I would have thought Austria would have quite nice beer.
Is he being sarcastic?
Yeah, it might be. Sarcasm doesn't go so well on text.
No.
But I would be surprised if that was genuine, because German beer is very, very nice. But then I was in Munich, so it's basically like the beer capital of Germany. Although, if there's any German viewers that are offended by that, don't be. That's kind of how it was marketed. And where, of course, Oktoberfest is held.
Yeah. Is that why you were there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just there. I went there for a Christmas market originally and liked it so much, I went back in the summer.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go.
Went on a nice historical tour of the sort of area.
Oh, cool.
Like Neuschwanstein Castle, which is the one the Disney Castle was based on. It was very cool, and assorted other bits.
Cool.
Very nice place.
Sounds good.
Oh, apparently it's not like German beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
That's a shame.
But yeah, lovely place, Germany.
We're nearly there.
Oh, you are almost there. Is that the last one?
It's the last one.
Oh, so close.
And I've managed to scoop out just enough of this stuff from these.
With
This knife has done a good job on these.
Pete is getting quite, let's say, creative with stuff over there.
Yeah. It's good. It's all gone up though. It looks cool.
It has all gone up, and
I like
I'm
it.
looking forward to the bit of insulation. Are you out in Austria on holiday, or you're there on business, Jinxio?
Or do you live there?
Or do you live there? Yeah. Are you Austrian? I'm assuming not, given that you were talking about other stuff. Work. Okay. Well, Austria, I mean, I hope you get a bit of time to look around. I've been to Austria, Salzburg. That was lovely. And the Alpine Lake District, which is kind of in between Austria and
That
Germany,
sounds good.
was one of the most stunning places I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely spectacular country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, our Skepti's been to Neuschwanstein as a kid, and he said it's a beautiful castle and the view is as well. That's true. It's right up top of a kind of big sort of hill. I'm not sure if it's a mountain, but kind of in between hill and mountain. We'll go with that. It's no, actually probably mountain given how far up it goes. It's gorgeous. It's a bit of a trek to get up there, but well worth it. It's so nice.
Cool. Sounds good.
Oh, he's been in Austria a few years now. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's quite an extended thing. That's very nice. That's good. I thought you were just kind of there on like for a week or something, but no. Glad you're liking it out in Austria. Nice liking it out in Austria.
Yeah. Cool. Right, there we go. Oh, gosh.
Don't speak.
No, I've just got...
Oh, you know it's bad when I'm the adult supervision.
That is...
Oh, I hear voices.
Just generally, or...?
Yeah, just in general. See, Bagric is like a real thing now in my head. What's that? I should put an axe to someone's groin.
Hello.
Hello.
We're live.
Oh,
Oh, everyone's
It's
here.
Everyone's here.
Oh, everyone's
Everybody's here.
here. Hello.
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 It's
We were slightly later than planned due to a trip for me to put more layers on.
good shout.
And the
Good
thermal
idea.
Because the car was
Good call.
frozen.
Oh, blimey.
I had to scrape the car.
Oh, really?
Ooh. Yeah, it is a bit chilly here. I think it's due to be -4 tonight. Which
Yeah, it's cold.
some of our viewers are probably going to be like, "Yeah, sure, that's cold."
That's cold. Yeah.
So it's an icy filter. It's deliberate to make it look like we're in icy Norway.
Even though we're in the summer, Norway.
Yes, we are in Norway. We are in July.
Yeah, Egil, sorry if you're watching. We're not insulting your country yet.
No, Norway.
We're not.
Again, I've been to Norway. Great country.
There is extra stuff on the walls. Sound stuff.
Yeah.
I see. I think you're just trying to look Star Trekky.
Hey, that too. I'm going to
Yeah.
put carpet on the walls.
That is a bit of a side of
Next generation. Oh, no, that wasn't what I just did. That hasn't just fallen down. That was a
Something
bit of
definitely
masking
didn't just
tape.
fall down.
That's a bit of masking tape.
Something might have just like fallen down.
Yeah, something.
Nothing critical, so don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll still get your show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's quite good. A lot of people have been talking about how they're looking, giving mages and monsters a view,
Oh, that's good.
which is good.
Yeah.
You definitely should.
Yes.
Playing in World War II Europe, predominantly London, but then into Norway. So very good.
Yes.
And we should be finishing it tonight, all being
Dun
well.
dun dun. Well,
Absolutely.
assuming we don't spectacularly mess everything up. So you'll probably be finishing it next week.
It's mostly gone all right.
Because
Yeah.
You've just got to
Wait.
escape.
we've got.
Oh dear. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, that's because your character was assuming that we were all
We were
going to
gonna
die.
die.
now.
Yeah,
And you're going to
Escape
blow it
was
up.
the secondary.
I was going to blow the whole place up.
in a
Put a
nuclear
hole in Norway.
explosion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was your
Very
idea.
sad when the nuke box.
See, blowing up the base, good plan. Setting off a nuclear warhead in Norway, bad plan. Because bad base, that can blow up. Norway, not so much. Norway's quite nice.
It is.
Well, I say quite lovely. It's very nice.
Right, shall we?
Yes.
Should
Should
we
we
get
attempt
started?
to start?
Oh, okay.
Before we go, just so you all know that on the Patreon, on patreon.com/Garblag Games, just released a new free map for everybody, the Mountain Toll Keep,
Oh, it's very pretty.
which I've spent the last week or so putting together. And soon, our Adventurer tier patrons will be receiving this as an adventure location after I've released the Smuggler's Hideout, which I'm currently working on. Then there'll be a vote, and all our initiate level patrons will get one of those in February. Initiates are $1 a month, and they get one adventure location a month. Adventurer tier are $4 a month, and they get all of the adventure locations I create. They all go on Drive Through RPG eventually. The first one, the Abandoned Tavern, is on there right now. It's based on the map we used in Flint and Steel Season 2, Episode 2 and 3, I think. Something like that. So you can go and check that one out. And it's a 10-page PDF with a high-resolution map, with a breakdown of the site, with hooks for getting to the site and out of the site, and a bit about the area around it as well. So there's kind of lots of different stuff that a GM can use to help make a little stop-off in an existing adventure. So please go and check out the Patreon. Everyone who supports us, as Roger said earlier on, helps us to make it a bit better for everybody else with all the equipment and games and stuff that we do. So thank you very much. I think we're going to go now and film episode 13, the finale / epilogue of Masters and Monsters. We'll see you on the channel shortly. We'll be back tomorrow live before filming of Star Trek Morpheus, the first episode of our Star Trek show, which I think is going to be a character creation episode.
I suspect so. Well, universe and galaxy creation.
Excellent.
What's happened there, followed by character creation.
Cool.
So lots of story stuff.
So join us at the weekend when you'll be able to see Masters and Monsters finale and Star Trek Morpheus, creation of the future of the Prime timeline, for lots of fun. Check out Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all those other places. And sorry,
Entirely canon.
entirely canon.
Yeah. CBS have
Cheers.
okayed it.
Cheers, Ding.
Oh, cool.
Ding,
Excellent. Yeah, it's going to be on CBS All Access. No. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, that's just got a
thankfully,
boost.
Netflix in the UK. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube Live. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.